Okay, about a month ago, I started doing what I told the fire department I'd do by the end of January, and that was clear the basement from my work area and come up with a creative way. Now that's taken a lot of work to get, but we've expanded, and I'll show you at the end of this, we've expanded considerably the amount of space we have actually, and it's quite functional what I'm doing. But what I want to show you today is that when I did that and I got into the bathroom area, I was on the opposite side of this wall, and at the bottom, this tuba tin didn't exist. It was a 2x4, if one can call it that, and it was sitting back from the edge of the cement by about a ½ inch, and it was not supporting any of these timbers. And this timber here, this timber that's hidden and supported underneath there, and this one right here was all cut away. By cut away, I mean it was corroded, and you touched it and the thing started crumbling. So what I did is I continued to cut away a little bit. I got rid of that. I re-supported it with the products we had here, and decided to use tuba tin because then I could tie it into the original. This is the edge of the cement for the building. And so that's now done. This is supported. This was not carrying any weight. I don't know that it was ever a bearing, but it's certainly set up for that. But now it's very strong, and that part's done. This whole underground area literally was supported by 2 2x4s, one here and one here. This 2x4 here. I mean, obviously it has the structure and the support of the whole building surrounded, so it's not like that. But nevertheless, the stress points as you're coming down, marry there and marry there, and then you have a header going across. So I added a 2x6. We had it in stock, and again, it's treated as is that down there. And I niched it in just like I did on this side where I added a 2x4. I treated and niched it in so it picks up. Can't see it there, so it picks up this beam coming down. This now does that. And so at least, this area here I think is much stronger. What we've got to do before the summer's out is I've got to address that. You see the water damage up there? Most of that wood is actually pretty good, and it came from when we had the windows above open, I believe. And so in any event, I will reinforce each of these with an additional 2x4 that is, and then I'll put probably a 2x10 buttressed across there after I get this really strengthened. And you can see right there we have some. Fortunately, these do not go all the way to the ground. Well, we're below the ground, but they don't grow to where I can't access them. They stop about right here. And so what I will do is repair these. Knowledgeable about how to do that. It's not extensive, but it's not something we want to let go because it will eventually erode. I'll double check that up there, reinforce it as it seems wise, and at least this will then be back to where it should be. This used to have everything in it, electrical, etc. So I took all the electrical out and just basically reset it for paint and wall and wood and that kind of stuff. These two, of course, have now been rebuilt, so sometimes if I'm just needing a table, I have that. If I need the saw, I have that. And this down below catches what's in the saw. And of course, this is the way it is. I'll store behind this curtain, and then I've turned that room, capped all of the urinal stuff, and turned that room into electrical storage, basically, shelving.